reasonably out of about gate number 5, and Steal a Scene first out from Tansman and Brew, who show up early. There's Iron Horse going forward with Northerly, and just behind those horses, Wildor. She's off and running round the outside looking for a place up near the pace, and Storm Edition is next as they've settled down. Iron Horse outside, Steal a Scene in front of Wildor. A lot of pace about here, and Northerly sat off them a length and a half away fourth. Tansman follows them on the rail a couple of lengths away with Storm Edition, his outside. 3 lengths to Greenstone Charm, more than 2 lengths to Oval Office, and then a length and a half to Brew. Gold Guru third to last from Prince Benbara, and Mr. Prudent brought up the rear. Wildor doing some work to find her role as pacemaker out near the 1200, but she'll eventually cross Steal a Scene and lead. Iron Horse a length away third, and they've gone away about 5 lengths to Northerly and Tansman. 2 lengths to further back is Storm Edition, and another 2 to Greenstone Charm. Another 2 lengths to Oval Office, a similar break to Brew. At the 1,000, he's being followed by Gold Guru, Prince Benbara, and Mr. Prudent last of all. As they came up the side, they've been going quickly from the outset. The field is strung out, and Wildor at the 800 led by 3 lengths. Steal a Scene second. Iron Horse is third. A length further back is Tansman, followed by Northerly. We'll find out if he'll run 2,000 metres today. He is being niggled out of touch here by Preble. Greenstone Charm a length away on the inside, followed by Storm Edition. 2 lengths to Oval Office, Gold Guru, and then Brew, Prince Benbara, and Mr. Prudent. Wildor the leader from Steal a Scene as they cornered. Then Tansman. Northerly is answering the challenge. Sneaking through as Greenstone Charm. He's run right up behind the leaders with something to give round the turn. He's about to get a split in the straight. Wildor tackled by Greenstone Charm, getting tightened, and Northerly swept up to them. Oval Office is coming. Northerly hit the front of the 200. Oval Office trying to chase him down, and Greenstone Charm still coming through on the rail with a big run. Greenstone Charm's gone up to Northerly and Oval Office. Greenstone Charm has taken the lead, and Greenstone Charm beats Oval Office by 3/4. Northerly a neck away third. A break in the field to Gold Guru, and Brew came home nice to the rail. Mr. Prudent made ground with them. Then Tansman, followed by Prince Benbara. Storm Edition, Wildor dropped out, and then came Steal a Scene, and Iron Horse back at the tail of the field. They're just 0.2 outside of the course record set by Station Hand some years ago. Victory for number 10, Greenstone Charm, ridden by Aaron Spiteri. Well, he made his run right through along the inside of all of them. He'll pay $30 and $6.10. Oval Office $1.70, and Northerly third, $1.20, 10.52. It was a ride, wasn't it? Big gear changes today. Michael Moroney. This horse we last saw in the Australian Guineas here a couple of years ago. He went out for a spell, obviously had some serious injury problems. He had nearly 2 years away from the racing scene after he failed in Dignity Dancer's Guineas. And he's come back and raced in some pretty good quality races in New Zealand, winning at his last start. And, well, gee, the Moroney stable absolutely winning everything at the moment. And here with the right sort of people, obviously, behind them in New Zealand, knowing just when to send this horse over and contest some good class races. And it was an inspired ride by Aaron Spiteri.
Racing this time, and Sunline jumped away beautifully and goes straight to the early lead. El Mirada showing a little bit of toe, and the same can be said nearer to the inside by Celestial Choir. But as they race down to the 1200 marker, and Sunline shows the way. Pastor Express not far back with Land Sighting, and over on the inside is Celestial Choir. And then El Mirada and Coco Cabana, followed closely by Brave Prince. Tie the Knot nearer to the inside, followed closely by Referral, and Lawyer in a compact field is last. They race past the 900 marker, and Sunline racing away from the rails, the leader from Celestial Choir. Land Sighting in the third posse by the 800 metres, a length the Pastor Express, and Tie the Knot's gone up on the inside. Further back is Referral, followed closely then by Wider Out El Mirada, and then comes on the fence Lawyer, followed by Brave Prince, and Coco Cabana's last. To the 600 and past that point they run on Sunline. About a length clear now on Celestial Choir. Land Sighting, 2 lengths Tie the Knot, Referral, Pastor Express, El Mirada, Brave Prince, Lawyer, and Coco Cabana around the corner, and Sunline the leader, and straightens up a length and a half. She slipped away now. Greg Charles letting her down, and Sunline put 2 lengths Celestial Choir, 3 lengths then to Land Sighting, Tie the Knot and Referral, but down to the 100, and what a wonderful sight. This magnificent mare glides over the turf, Sunline, to win the Apollo in a trot. Sunline from Celestial Choir, Referral and Tie the Knots. And then came at the head of the others, land-siding Lawyer Brave Prince. Good margin, El Mirada, Pasteur Express and Absolute Coco Cabana. She won it with a leg in the air, didn't she? What a sight. Number 9, Sunline, Greg Childs, 130 and $1.04. Will probably get on the place in New South Wales. Greg basically hardly having to move on the mighty mare over the concluding stages. She was simply and utterly too good for them, and today has won 102,000 to add to the just over 7.5 million. 33 starts, 25 wins, 5 seconds, no thirds. Trained by Trevor McKee for himself, Mr. Thane Green and Mrs. H.M. Lusty by Desert Sun from Songline, a Baymare 5. Greg Childs up. It's 9, 5 and 2. Number 5 is second. Celestial Choir, Len Beasley, has returned 350. And number 2, Referral, Darren Beedman, third, has paid 270. 8.10 Quinella, 9.10 Exacta, $70 the trifecta. Number 1, Tie the Knot, ran fourth, and the first 4 has paid $211 exactly. The time for the race on a heavy track is 1:25:45. I'll have the other details in just a moment. And the sectionals, 37.98, 35.83, and the margins I've got. Thank you. So Sunline scored official meters, and the great mare still quite away from getting back towards the enclosure. All right, we'll just confirm these totes. Number 9, Sunline, $1.30 and $1.04, 130, 104. Number 5, 350, 350. Number 2, 270, 270. 8.10 Quinella, 8.10, 9.10 Exacta, 9.10, $70 trifecta, 70, and the first 4, 9, 5, 2 and 1, $211, $211 exactly. Well, Greg Childs coming back with one of the clerks of the course. He's around about 100 odd metres from coming back to the enclosure on this mare, who must now rank as one of the greatest horses we've seen in Australasia post-war.
Round of applause as Sunline returns to scale after winning the Apollo Stakes. Claire Bird, wipe that smile off your face.
Oh, I can't. She just makes me so happy when she wins like that. It's just so easy. I just can't believe it.
She does it with so much ease every time, doesn't she?
It's unbelievable. She just seems to be getting better and better, and she just loves it.
Just appreciate this applause. It's quite phenomenal, the interest that she's created today.
Oh, it is unreal. You know, you haven't seen a horse create interest like this since Octagonal, and it's what racing needs to bring people back. And, you know, she loves it and we love it, so I hope she carries on.
Well, I know I felt very emotional watching her win today. What about you?
Yeah, I felt very emotional. She just makes me so nervous, you know. I just hope that she tries, you know, for me and everybody else. You know, it's heart-stopping sometimes.
Do you think maybe this could be her last run in Sydney?
Well, it could be. It just depends on flight, and you know, she may, if she comes back for the Cox Plate, she may start her campaign off here, so we'll see.
Thanks for your time, Claire, and thanks for the privilege of Sunline.
No problem, thank you.
Claire Bird there, Sunline, what an amazing horse. I've never seen one like it. Let's go to the Gold Coast now for the next race there.
The trainer.
They're off and running. Out in a very good line too. One of the first out here, Queen Carey, Just Fun, showing speed, heading up towards the front. Self-Interest keeping its position third early from Via Smites around M Essential. Then Claret Damsel from Blab a little wide. Further back than in the race came Per Bright, followed by Perfecta. The outside Spurn, a little wide there is Devil in Disguise, followed further back by Golden Diva. Don Vermore last of all. Down the side, Just Fun took it up now from Via Smites are up second, 2 to Queen Carey third. M Essential Park, one off the fence fourth, 2 lengths further back in the race. Then Blab, who's wide around the outside. In the middle is Claret Damsel. Over on the inside, Self-Interest. 2 lengths further back is Devil in Disguise, the grey. Around the outside of Perfecta. Further back, Spurn. Per Bright, followed by Golden Diva and Don Vermore. 600 to go, Just Fun. About a neck in front of Via Smites, or a length further back, Blab, but it's 3 deep. Queen Carey on the inside of M Essential. Devil in Disguise is going to be wide around the turn from Claret Damsel, Self-Interest, and further back in the race, Don Vermore and Spurn from Perfecta. In the straight they race. Via Smitzer after Just Fun. Just Fun a half in front of Via Smitzer. Queen Carey gets to third, followed by Spurn, making some ground up on the inside with Self-Interest and M Essential, and Don Vermore coming right down the outside. Spurn got up on the inside to Just Fun. Don Vermore wider out. Spurn hit the lead from Don Vermore, and Spurn a neck on the line, Don Vermore. Third home in the race, Just Fun from Self-Interest, followed by Via Smitzer, Golden Diva. Then Queen Carey from Perfecta, Purbright. M Essential didn't finish off, had a good run from Blab. Devil in Disguise was wide, and Claret Damsel last of all.
Number 10, Spurn for Luke Curry, 8.20, 2.70. 12, Don Vermore to return $7 the place to Just Fun at 3.70.
Right up on the inside here, Spurn has scored. Number 10. Number 10, Spurn is first. Good ride. Ridden by Luke Curry, 10, 12 and 2. 10, 12 and 2. 10, 12, 2 at Caulfield. Number 10, Spurn. Number 10, Spurn, Luke Curry. 10, 12 and 2. 10, 12, 2 here relays. Spurn has beaten Don Vermore out wide, and Just Fun hanging on for third. 10, 12 and 2.
All right, and we'll have the toad shortly.
A regally bred Magic Millions colt and Gay Waterhouse to train? What a combination. Star Thoroughbreds has on offer a magnificent colt by...
Racing, and they came away on a pretty good line. Mulan Princess wide out, jumped quickly. Miss Doopsy was out well, and so too was Poppet, and not far back is Miss Zoe. Crestfallen followed by Corelli and No Limit, and then Say Good Morning. Shading hustling up on the inside. Heather is next, followed closely by Humarond. A length and a half further away in the field is Sorrento, getting out of its ground as Chockers, and the same can be said for Winona and Heather as they race along past the 950, and Poppet is just the leader. Second, Posse Crestfallen, and third is Mulan Princess. Corelli fourth on the inside. A length and a half further away in the field then is Miss Zoe, followed closely by Say Good Morning. Miss Doopsy and Shading, 2 lengths to Humarond, and then Sorrento, Aloha Charm, followed further back by No Limit. At the head of the others coming down the side of the track, Chockers from Winona, and last of all is Heather. Avilda's about fifth last now as they race towards the corner, and Corelli slipping through nearer to the inside, the leader from Crestfallen, Poppet third. Fourth Posse is Shading, then Say Good Morning. Out off the track is Miss Doopsy, and then Miss Zoe Sorrento, and dropping off is Mulan Princess down to the 250, and Corelli, isn't she giving a sight? Corelli a length and a half on Say Good Morning, and then at the head of the others, Sorrento. It's Corelli still in front. Say Good Morning whittling down the margin. Corelli is shortening stride. She's hanging on. Oh, Corelli or Say Good Morning in a very close finish. Third, Sorrento, and then Miss Doopsy with Shading, Crestfallen. Further back was Heather, Miss Zoe, Poppet, and then came Mulan Princess, Avilda, Aloha Charm, No Limit, followed home then on the inside by Chockers. Winona's beaten one in, and that was Humaron. Photo. Oh. Corelli and Say Good Morning are the two that have figured in the photo finish. But gee, she's photogenic, this grey mare Corelli. She's been in a number of exceptionally close finishes. And the two of them have split the line, locked together, Corelli and Say Good Morning. On the tight freeze, that camera is taken from a ground angle, tending to point it to the inside. But that not always is a good guide, but it might still well be. Yes, she's won it. Number 8 is the winner, and that is Corelli. And there's the official photo finish print on the big screen on course. And Corelli has won by a cigarette paper. Width 8.96. Corelli, Mitch Newman first. Number 9, Say Good Morning, Greg Childs second. Number 6, Sorrento, Brian York third. Number 14 ran fourth, and that was Miss Doopsy, 8, 9, 6 and 14. The winner, Corelli, with the runner-up on the Quinella, 33.10. The exacta, 55.90. The daily double, $17. The trifecta, 8, 9 and 6, 1,015.10. And the first four, 8, 9, 6 and 14, 53,382.70. 53,382.70. at $82.70. The winner, Corelli, is by Opera Prince from Baldex, a grey mare 5, trained by Mario Caltabiano here at the farm for D.V. Clark, Mrs. Pam Cribb, Mrs. Pauline Unsworth, Mrs. D. Wiley, Mrs. Ass Traro, Mrs. P.A. and K.B. and P.J. Hennessy and J.B. Nolan, and written by Mitch Newman. She scored officially by the barest of possible margins. As I said, she's an incredibly photogenic mare. She's been in a number of rib-tickling goes. She won by the nose margin here on the time of 1:26.89. The gap between second and third was a length and a half, and the sectional details, 38.01, 36.96. Okay, and here's Corelli returning to the enclosure, the most improved mare in Sydney, without a shadow of a doubt. By gee, she's done well, hasn't she? She started off on her prestigious way, winning the Grey Stars. She won the Mona Lisa at Wyong, and then she came back at Randwick on the 3rd of Feb, and she beat Cash Cow by a half head. There was a nose 3rd and 4th, and then she ran 3rd, not beaten far, in the Breeders' Classic at Randwick, beaten about 2 3/4. She won that race at Wyong by a slender margin, and anyway, and she's got in here by a nose. Half a stride more, it was Say Good Morning, but the post looming up just in time for Corelli supporters. And our former boss, Leslie, his wife, a part owner.
Very.
Yeah, good luck to all concerned. Here it is. Number 8, Corelli, paid $13.10 and $3.40. Number 9, Say Good Morning, $2. And number 6, Sorrento, paid $7.10. 33.10 Quinella, 55.90 Exacta. The trifecta, 1,015.10. The first 4, 8, 9, 6 and 14, $53,382.70. Okay, one to go. We'll have the market on that in the daily double, 17 even. Here, 17 even. In fact, here's the market coming up on the last. We'll do that now.
Protest Brisbane, 4th against 2nd.
Fashion News.
Orders his Greg Miles at Caulfield.
The light flashing, they're off and racing, and Chief Red Eye, one of the first out. Garçon Bleu began fast, and Saladance's out in a hurry too, looking for a place up with the leading horses. Scenic Talk got away well, improved to 4th, and then Chiming Door. Neverdale right behind them from Zinadan and Logical Reason. Saladancer found the lead. Scenic Talk got to 2nd, a neck away as they head to the 1,000. Chief Red Eye is 3rd on the inside, followed by Garçon Bleu. Chiming Door travelling 3 wide. 1 Never Dull on the inside, and then Logical Reason. Zinadan is also 3 deep, but does have some cover. 2 lengths behind these, Mamaloni on the inside, being trailed then up the side by Stars Jewel. 2 lengths, Kabila, followed by Carla de Volpe and Hastings last of all. 700 to go now, and Saladancer in front. Scenic Talk is 2nd. Chief Red Eye 3rd. The inside from Chiming Door improving, and then Garçon Bleu. Zinadan off the track is going forward, and then Logical Reason. Never Dull needing a bit of luck over on the insides, running about 8th, and then Stars Jewel, Kabila, Mamaloni and Hastings with Carla de Volpe. Saladancer led round the turn from Scenic Talk, Chiming Door. Chief Red Eye is next, and then came Garçon Bleu and Never Dull, but Saladancer shot away at the 200, led by a couple of lengths now from Scenic Talk. Never Dull having trouble getting through traffic. It's Saladancer, Scenic Talk coming at them, and now Logical Reason down the outside. Saladancer with Logical Reason and Scenic Talk coming at them, but Logical Reason lifts and gets home for Oliver. It's Logical Reason getting up in the last stride or two to beat Scenic Talk and Saladancer. Just behind those then Zinadan, who covered ground, Stars Jewel, Never Dull, Chief Red Eye and Garçon Bleu. Behind these to finish, Kabila, Hastings, Mamaloni, Chiming Door and Carla de Volpe. Damien Oliver tops and tails the program, and Logical Reason in terrific form. Just knows where the winning post is. He's never raced in better form than he is at the moment, and he shouldered 58 to a very determined win in the last on the program. Number 2, Logical Reason, written by Damien Oliver for Bruce Elkington, takes out the final event. 2nd goes to number 6, Scenic Talk, Luke Curry, and 3rd, 11, Saladancer, who got away from them soon after they straightened, but tied in the last little bit, and they've run good time of 122.69, 122.69, 2:6:11 in the last on the program. Never Dull was a little unlucky, but you've got to give full honours to Logical Reason in the black and yellow colours, far left of screen, coming home very hard, but Never Dull, baldy faced right behind the leading pack there, just had trouble securing a clear run, and in the end has gone to the post, hard held, and no doubt should have been right amongst those fighting out the finish of the race. But ready to